All right, so I got to go to Fresno on occasion for work, and while I was there, I was figuring, man, I may as well hit up the Fresno Zoo. And then I looked at it to see if they were open because the Rona, they were open, and then while I was looking, I noticed that they had a new Dino Land thing, which is actually really cool. It's close to like full-size robotic dinosaurs like in the back of the zoo. It's an extra $5 a person, but the zoo's very affordable. It's $5 for parking, $15 to get in the zoo, and then an additional $5 to get into the Dino Land. And I thought that was really cheap considering the San Diego Zoo is like $75 to get in. So we went down there, checked it out. They got this African safari thing, which is amazing. I'll do some videos like at the tail end of this video of that and of the dino thing for you can kind of check that out. But if you're in Fresno, definitely check it out. When I was sitting there looking at those dinosaurs, it was making me just jones to get some Jurassic World, Jurassic Park dinosaurs back on my shelf. Man, it is, man. It just really made, like, I almost wanted to buy like an elephant and a rhino action figure after I got done going to the zoo. So when I came home from then, I actually ran into these two, and I think I got this one at Target and these two at Walmart. I actually have been sitting on this one for a while because I didn't want to do a review with one dinosaur until I went to the dinosaur park, and then I figured whatever. But then I came up on these, so we'll go ahead and take a quick look at these. I'll show you the collection, and then I'll show you the zoo. Let's check it out.
It's not the first time I've seen the side of you. I'm through, and now you're walking on such a thin line, and I'm about to lose my nerve when all of this has cost me so much. Now leaving in the dust everything we had. You threw it away, and I have wasted too much.
Okay, here they are out of the package, so you can check the scale on them real quick. One of the things that I like about the dinosaur line is that every time you think you're just getting another crappy repaint, it's like an all-new sculpt, which I was thinking that this one could be similar to this one, and then when you look at it, they're completely different. You're going, man, that thing's all brand new. The spikes, everything about it is different. They are not cheap with the repaint, with the resculpts on these things at all. Plus, I love the paint job on these things. The detail, everything is good. Let me go ahead and show you the action on this one. It's got a button back here on the tail. That works the mouth. No sound on this one, which I do kind of like when they have the sound, but I also like when they have the double action. Then you can move the tail like this, moves the head around. I thought there was a button on the back, but I guess there's not. Those spikes are just put in different. Here's this one. I think he's really cool. I'm going to throw him up on the shelf. And then for this one, I always thought that this was just a repaint of this one. And so when I saw it, I was like, man, I don't know if I need it. Then I actually saw this thing in the store finally. I've only seen this one once ever. Like these things where I live in Vegas, and they're really hard to track down. It's like when you see them once, you got to pick them up because the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Dino, whatever they call the new set, they're really hard to track down. When these things come out, they usually come out one time, and then that's just about it. So if you look at these two side by side, you can see like the back, everything about it's different. The legs are different, the arms are different, the head is different. And I thought it was just I thought this was just a repaint of this, and it's not. I've already reviewed him, so we'll get him out of here. Then this thing does have the sound. No buttons on it. It's got the sound thing here, and then you can move the tail. That's something cool. Then it has articulation on the head, and then the arms and legs, of course. But here he is. Man, you just look at these. They're really fun to collect, and I love to add these things to my collection. And then you have this guy, and I've never seen him before. I just actually saw him again today. He also has a little action pose where you move him like this, and then his head will move, and he's got articulation on the head and on the neck, the arms. Really cool. And then his counterpart is this one, so you can check those two side by side. And that's it. I'm going to throw these up there, show you the collection, and then we're going to get to the zoo. All right, so here's the Jurassic Park collection. I normally show you the other side of the shelf. This is kind of like the back of the shelf. But you have the skeletons down here. I love that, man. That thing just looks so cool. Then the old playset here. Some of the old ones here, and then I cleared off this whole shelf for them. I remember when I cleared this off, I was like, God, that's way too much space. Like, I can't imagine ever getting that many dinosaurs, and now it's like almost full, and who knows where this Jurassic Park line is going to stop, considering they got at least one more movie coming out. Here's some of the new additions right there, and then the other ones are on the back of the shelf over there. Let's get to the zoo, and thanks for watching. This is the Dino Land at Fresno. Definitely pretty cool. Only $20. 3 easy payments. Check it out.